Well, we just arrived at Keppel Bay Marina to head over to Great Keppel Island. We're going via Keppel Connections ferry, and for $70 each, that includes a lunch. I think it's at the bistro. You get either a wrap or a burger or salad or something.
And
a what?
A palmy.
I don't think you get a palmy. Yeah, so you get lunch with it, plus a free alcoholic or non-alcoholic drink. And yeah, we're super excited. Got all our fins and snorkeling gear and stuff packed, so it should be a good day. Sun's out, not crazy windy like yesterday.
It was pretty windy yesterday, but it's nice and calm this morning, so
yeah,
fingers crossed.
Woo. The water is so clear. It's a perfect day to go for a snorkel, apart from the wind a little bit. So what we're going to do at the moment, we're walking around to Shelving Beach. So that'll be the first little reef that we go to. There's another little reef after it, I can't remember what it's called, and then there's another one just a little further down called Monkey Beach. We went and had a look at the snorkel tours because we thought they might be able to take us to like one of the other islands or one of the other reefs that are harder to access. It's very windy here. But they're only going to Monkey Beach today because of the conditions, so we were like, oh, we can just walk there anyway. So it's about a 20-minute walk to Shelving Beach and a 45-minute walk to Monkey Beach. Super excited, super cold.
So the other one's Fisherman's Beach. It's got a bit of a reef on it.
Okay.
And Shelving Beach.
Maybe we're just really fast walkers. I'm so excited. Views from up here are incredible. So this is Shelving Beach here, and you can see, go down here, you can see how clear the water is. So it'll be really nice to check out what's underneath when we get down there. You can see the reef out there. Amazing. Oh, I'm so excited to get in. Look at that, guys. Wow. Ah. Woohoo! Beach to ourselves.
Sorry, I can't help you. Right, let's go. Our day on Keppel Island is almost coming to an end now. We did end up going for 2 swims. Unfortunately, on the second swim, the conditions were so much better and we didn't actually film anything on that one, so how bad. But my advice would be to go at low tide if you're going to snorkel here. Conditions are better, like it's not as much wind, you can actually see stuff better. It's not as deep to get to.
You could see stuff on the first dive, but
Yeah.
it was just better on the second dive.
Definitely. And I would say one day isn't enough. I think because then you're kind of at the mercy of the boat schedule. I think if you were going to come to Keppel Island, make it like a 2 or 3 day trip. That way you can relax and not try and squeeze everything in, because really we only did 2 dives today and then we were like, oh, need to get out of the sun, which I never thought I'd say. And we also had to squeeze in lunch as well,
Which was set time too.
which was between 11:30 and 2, but by the time we walked over there it was at 1:30 after our 2 little snorkels this morning. So yeah, and then we're kind of just waiting around for the boat to come now because we don't have enough time to go up to the lookout and do a few other things like that. And because there are no cars on the island, it's all walking everywhere as well. I actually kind of like that, but it just takes a little bit longer to get from one place to another. So yeah, it's been a nice, yeah, we're carrying our big bags and our big fins too. But yeah, it's been a really nice day, like stunning day. So we've been really lucky with the weather. And it's not too windy this afternoon, is it?
No, it's nice here.
Ryan's going to tell us the story of Great Keppel Island here.
So Captain James Cook sailed here in 1770 and named it after his Rear Admiral Augustus Keppel. It wasn't lived on by European settlers until 1866. So on North Keppel Island there have been Aboriginals living there for approximately 5,000 years, and Great Keppel Island was approximately 700 years. 1882, a guy called Robert Ross wanted to turn the island into a cattle property. So to begin to prepare it, he chased 84 Aboriginals into a cave and killed them. And well, yeah. And then he got the lease for North Keppel and Great Keppel Islands. And then he had a stockkeeper that came and brought 4,000 sheep with him and kept them on the island. And he actually was able to have a good relationship with the remaining islanders that were living here, even though they feared the guy Ross. Lake Homestead was constructed here by a woman called Lizzie Leake in 1922, and she lived here with her husband for a bit, and then he died, and then she fell in love with a fisherman who lived here for a while, and she looked after all the sheep with her 2 dogs. He cleared off after a bit, so he stayed for 10 years, and then she ran it for another 10 years. So there you go.
So for some reason, everywhere that we go to, we're learning that European settlers just wanted to bring sheep and cattle to all the most ridiculous places you could think of, and are killing people in the process to be able to do that. And then they learned that they're not the most habitable places for these animals. So
yeah, in the
that was
Blackdown
pretty dumb.
Tablelands, the cattle went up and they were eating some weed or something, and it was driving them crazy.
And it made them get like rickets. It
Yeah.
made them get rickets, so like their legs couldn't move properly and they all started dying. So
And then had to bring them to some bay down the
Yeah.
other side.
we've seen that so many times, like when we were in the NT as well. It's just crazy.
Yeah, they brought a lot of sheep to the NT and they couldn't stick the heat, and they all died.
Any wonder. We've been in Yeppoon, back from Keppel Island for a few days now. So we were on Keppel Island on Friday. Today's Monday. We've just been chilling out. It's the start of the school holidays, so we haven't gone too crazy doing stuff. We did visit the lagoon a few times. The lagoon here is really nice, actually. It's way nicer than the one in Cairns. It's free, it has hot showers, and it's just really clean. So it's a really nice place to spend your day when it's not super windy, because it is right next to the beach. You get a lot of that ocean breeze, so it gets pretty windy a lot of the time. But yeah, we're in no rush to leave. We're just chilling out and doing chores, and actually not doing that many chores. This morning I'm making some soba and miso because I love my soup for breakfast. Ryan's doing some washing in our teeny tiny washing machine. That is a Temu special. We got that for 30 bucks and it is such a cool little device. I'll show you how it works soon. or Ryan can show you how it works.
It's already got water and detergent in it. You can either do a 10-minute cycle, a 15-minute cycle, and then you can do like a 2-minute spin with this thing, which is absolutely useless. Like, you pull the clothes out and you have to wring them out anyway, so.
Ryan just wrings everything out by hand.
Yeah.
Just open it up. Oh, great little device. $30.
Yeah,
And we-
advertise it for like 5, but that's not how much it is.
No. We use these laundry sheets for our detergent, and we bought, to get them cheaper, we bought 3 of those I don't know, envelopes, and they come in a box, and that's lasted us a year. Is that our last packet?
No, I think there's still a little one.
Yeah, so there's like,
Yeah, we worked out it would last 10 months or something.
yeah, so we've had them for a year, and they'd probably last you a bit longer than that even, because we were using work stuff for a while to wash our things. So
we were chucking.
but yeah, they're really handy for traveling. You should definitely get some of those. Highly recommend, because they're super easy to store and you're not like gonna get powder or liquid all over the place if you go down a four-wheel drive track or something. We've had a very lazy morning at Bluff Point here. What?
Lazy week.
Yeah, true. But we decided, after talking to a couple this morning, they started talking about turtles, and we were like, oh yeah, this is where we saw the turtles last time. So there's a turtle lookout up here at Bluff Point, and it's the shorter walk. We've done the other walks, so we didn't want to do that again, and they're pretty steep.
It's pretty high up on the cliff, so the couple this morning said they forgot their binoculars. So we brought some binoculars on the drone, so we should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, exciting. So hopefully we can get some turtles for you and for us. That's nice. Not sure why we always do these walks in the middle of the day.
Because if we do it in the morning, we'll complain how cold it is.
Yeah. It's really warm and really steep, this climb. Here we are, turtle lookout. See if
Turtles.
there's Great Keppel over there. The turtles are here all year round, so you're guaranteed to see at least one. I think we saw about 10 or 12. It's kind of hard to tell because they bob up and down in the water a fair bit, so don't know if the drone caught any of that. There's another one. But we tried. It's crazy windy up here. So I've been in Yeppoon for a few days now, just hanging out, having a good time, relaxing. We went to Emu Park yesterday, that was nice, which is about like 15 minutes south of Yeppoon. And today we're on our way to Byfield National Park, but before we go, we're just stopping at the Salvos. I have some clothes I'm gonna donate and a book that Ryan's not so keen on. So what we do a lot of the time in our travels is we do a bit of reading when we have no signal. So what we like to do is go to op shops, find a few books there, and then when we're done with them we just return them to the next op shop that we go to find new books. So he's inside doing that now, and I'm gonna just gather these things up so we can return them. Currently we have these 2 books, and he's going to find another one. I'm just in the back here securing everything up while Ryan fills up the water, because we're about to head to Byfield National Park, and it is mostly 4-wheel drive once again. We're heading up in a 2-wheel drive, but the road's supposed to be really corrugated, so just making sure everything is secure and not going to fall out. Our air fryer sometimes likes to wiggle out of here. So anyway, these are our new books that we just got from the op shop, so I'm going to use those and shove them down the side here. But very excited for Byfield. We'll be staying there for just one night, and we'll be staying at the Upper Stony Creek campsite and hopefully having a nice swim in the creek there. And it looks spectacular. It looks like crystal clear waters or bluish waters, and yeah, super keen to take you along with us.